Ooh, check it out. This is part of Hurricane Irene. Oh, the humanity. There's wind happening. It's a slight breeze. And that tree is swaying. No. So there's a hurricane outside. You guys want to go run through it? Ah, yes. The gentle touch of a hurricane. So I stepped back outside to deal with this hurricane here. But I wanted to know if you guys ever, like, as you're getting older, do you guys bite your lip more? I totally, like, bite my lip, like, 3 times a week. Look at this. Isn't that gross? It's like, I don't know, maybe my lips are getting bigger or something? As I get older, my lips grow. I'll tell you this much, you guys can count on me to be right here in the thick of this storm. See the trees blowing around in the background behind me? That's how crazy it is out here. This is Tim reporting live from Orlando, Florida. Well, that's not good. I just closed this ear and it was very difficult for me to hear out of that ear. That's strange. I might be going deaf too. I bite my lip and I'm going deaf. Getting old. Dun-dun-dun! Irene Watch 2011. I almost called it 2012 because that sounds better than 2011. But, ooh. The sky up yonder is a different color than the sky over there. Let me zoom in so you can see the actual color of the sky. Show me the color of the sky. There it is. You see that? Right there. It's darker. Come back. Come back. Come back. There it is. Oh, yes. Look, it's a little bit darker over here too. But over yonder, it's like daylight. Taking one last trip into the eye of the storm. I don't think we're getting any hurricane anything here today. My brother did have a tree fall on a power line in his neighborhood. Hold on, I'll go back inside where it's bright. So my brother had this branch. It wasn't even a tree. It was just a branch fall on the power lines in his neighborhood. And I don't know if he got his power knocked out or what, but he sent me a picture of the tree and the downed power line and everything. And I'm like, if a storm coming through that, 1, barely even rained, and 2, has a steep wind of 7 miles an hour knocked out the power to your neighborhood, you got bigger issues there. You might want to have somebody check into that because that's ridiculous. Like, when we had the 3 hurricanes come through, the place that I was staying had underground power, so we were good to go. We never lost power. But everybody else, like people all over the place, were without power for 3 weeks because we had 3 hurricanes come through back to back to back. And then, and all these trees kept falling on power lines. They'd repair the power lines and another hurricane would come through, tree would fall on it again. Different trees down everywhere. People without power all over the place. I had power the whole time. Knock on wood through this one here. But if I can only imagine what my brother's neighborhood went through for those 3 hurricanes because of the ridiculousness that I saw tonight. Dang, look at that thing. It's crazy how big it is. Wow. I just read on the internets that this storm right now, Hurricane Irene, Category 3, is roughly the size of Katrina. Katrina was a Category 5. It was a big storm. Really crazy winds, but this thing's headed straight for North Carolina. Obama just declared state of emergency there. So it's going to be a ridiculous hit to North Carolina. We thought for sure this storm was going to hit us, but it turned right there at the last second. Like, we knew that it was going to turn. It actually went a little bit further west than we all anticipated, but back when the storm was way over by Africa, we thought that it was going to come up and hit us based on some of the models, but as it got closer, we started to see that it was going to veer away from us, and it did. It is. Like right now, it is almost directly due east to, the storm is due east of us right now. Oh, it was like a rogue yawn that I just had. Directly due east of us, something like 800, no, it was like 200 miles from here is the storm. Not the actual center of the storm, just the actual storm at like the edge of the storm. The storm is 800 miles wide, somewhere around there. That's huge. It's like the size of Arizona. Did I ever say what I was saying about it being due east? Like probably around like 2 a.m. it will be directly due east of Orlando. So to the eye of the storm. We're doing good. Like we haven't really had any rain. It rained a little bit earlier today, but it's not like crazy pouring out like all the last hurricanes that I went through in tropical storms. This one's not doing too bad. No power outages yet. Well, I mean, other than the one that I told you about with my brother, but other than that, I have a feeling that we are going to go through this one unscathed. And I really hope so, but I'm sure the waves are pounding the heck out of the coast. I would have loved to have been there today to be able to like see the waves. I don't know if I would have gone out in them because it might have been a little bit too rough, a little bit too scary. Maybe. but I'd love to have seen them at least. I just read something that on Sunday at 3 p.m. the eye of Hurricane Irene is projected to pass just miles outside of New York City. 86-mile-an-hour winds gusting up to 103 miles an hour is the estimates. That's crazy. When is the last time that you heard about a hurricane hitting New York City? Oh, by the way, there's a new Skitty Skitty Bang Bang video out. Go check it out, youtube.com/Skitty Skitty Bang Bang. I'll put a link down below to it. That's 9 seconds of pure comedy. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and now it's time to pay the price.